What's up, cutie patooties? Welcome to another YouTube video. Right now we're just chilling. I want this to be like a very relaxed video where I don't know, just spread some wisdom and just yap with y'all one-on-one. Like, I like these one-on-one videos because it feels like a lot of people like text me and they like resonate with them a little more. And stuff like the chaotic like vlogs and stuff, which I love those. Those give me life. And really, I don't think they're as chaotic as they should be. But we're working on that, okay? But okay. So in this video, we're gonna get straight into it. We're going to talk about self-love, loving yourself, and how to deal with like heartbreak and stuff. It's not gonna be very organized. It's gonna be a little of like everything into like a beautiful soup that should hopefully change your life. So let's get into it. So first thing I wanna say is that you should love yourself more than you are capable of loving someone else. You should love yourself so much that your love for other people is an extension of yourself, right? So that means that if you love yourself so much that the idea of someone leaving you or taking your love for granted happens, your love for yourself is so strong that it's like, you see it as, I don't know how to explain it other than like, oh, it's one less mouth to feed. Like, I can put more love into myself now. You know, like, I know that may sound selfish, but like, I do feel like this world can be inherently selfish. And I think by not being selfish, but being more discerning with what you give to people can be very important and beneficial for your mental health. Because as someone who is a lover and loves love and loves to give love, I had to learn that not everyone's going to appreciate your love or love you the same way. And going through those bad experiences where I had to learn that, I am a little more discerning with who I give my energy to, and rightfully so. Because I use this analogy, and I definitely think that it's a very important one of like, if you give your money to everybody, right? And then you're like, let's say your money is your love, right? If you give your money to everybody, right? And then you get to $0, right? You don't have no more love or money to give. And then you say, oh my God, you know, like, I'm poor, I'm broke. So then you go to the same people you gave your money to, and you're like, hey, can I have some money? Like, I'm low, I don't have any money. Can I have some? And if not, can I get the money I gave you back? You know what they're gonna say? They're gonna say, but you gave it to me though. I didn't ask for it, you gave it to me. And I mean, they're not wrong. Like, you have to realize that like, some people will take what they can, and that's not a you thing. And that also doesn't mean that what you give doesn't have any value. It's just like, if you have this like old video game console, right? No one's going to like value it more than someone who collects them. You know what I mean? Like, everything has different value to everyone because everything in this world is temporary and subjective. Clock it. So, I think that learning to love yourself first not only just automatically puts value onto yourself already, because when you love yourself, people can tell. People can definitely tell. They can see it through how you act, how you take care of yourself, how you treat yourself, what you allow, and the boundaries you set. And the more you love yourself, the more comfortable you are setting boundaries. And as someone who does that, like, life is a lot less stressful. I'll say that. Now I want to get into ways to love yourself and how to get better at self-love. And I think the first thing I want to say is to take care of your body. And that may mean different things for different people. For me, that means, I don't know, like going to the gym, eating healthy, getting sleep, you know. But for other people, you know, they may not be as active, or they may not, you know, live the Pinterest lifestyle. And that's okay, we're human. Like, you're not supposed to be in any blueprint. I think for some people, self-love may be going to Taco Bell, getting a goddamn taco. Or buying a game you like, or getting face masks and taking time to yourself and journaling, or taking yourself on a date. I feel like you can self-love in a lot of ways, but I feel like there's such an emphasis on like romantic love with other people that like it's kind of hard to like jump into self-love without like fully being taught you're like from someone, or being shown it from a very early age, which I wasn't. So definitely just start doing things that make you happy. Do things that make your inner child happy. Stop caring about what people think. Like, most of these people here are losers that are going to die one day. Are we really going to care about what they think? Like, a year from now, they won't even know who you are. And that's a good thing. Like, when I was in LA, I was taking pictures, I was taking videos in public. I didn't care. You know why? Because most of them were minding their business. Most of them have things going on. Most of them could care less because they have their own life and their own job and their own things. I feel like the people that do worry about it tend to not have those things. And you can't really place value on stuff like that. Because, like, I mean, like, are you willing to place value on their opinions when you don't have things going on for themselves? That's the reason why they're judging you. They're loser. Yeah. So, I definitely say take some time to yourself. Journal, figure out what it is that you want from yourself. What would make you feel love for yourself? What is it that you look for in others, and give that to yourself? And just set a routine around that. Be aware of what you allow. Be aware of your boundaries. Be aware of how you interact with people. Just start paying attention to yourself. I feel like a lot of people aren't conscious of themselves. Start paying attention to yourself. And I think that everything kind of like goes together with that. I definitely suggest journaling, because I do think that journaling is like such a good mental like exercise and very reflective. Definitely helps whenever you're going through stress. Helps me for sure. I went through 3 journals in the past 2 years, so I should say a lot. I've been through a lot. But I think that journaling and planning, like every Sunday, I'm about to plan when I get off this video. Every Saturday, Sunday, I literally like sit there with a planner and plan out my week. Then I'll transfer it from my planner to my phone, and from my phone to my board in my room. And ooh, make an environment so you can be productive. Make an environment where you can feel good. Make your place your safe space. You know, like I think that a lot of people like, it's hard to love yourself when you're literally in an environment that's not very loving to you. Like, you can't really focus on putting a face mask on when you got like a pile of laundry your height in the corner of your room. So I think your first act of self-love should make your environment an environment that can help you feel self-love. So that's my take on that, honestly. If y'all need any other advice, like, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Like, I am definitely someone who is okay. If you have a question, put it in the comments. But I'm not done. Let's get back to this. Getting over a breakup is the next thing, and I want to keep this one like pretty short and sweet. I've had a lot of situations where I felt like I was mourning a relationship or mourning a person, and then I saw this cycle of like, what they didn't do for me, they are doing for this new girl or the next person. And not gonna lie, it does take a chunk out of your like self-worth and like how you see yourself or see your own value. Because like when you consistently see people that like you've given to or loved like freely and unconditionally, you see them take that for granted, and then see someone come around, do less, and they get more. That does make you wonder if like you were just too much and not enough at the same time. And that's like not a good feeling. And if you resonate with this, I'm so sorry, but I promise you that you'll find someone that will appreciate that unique love that you give. But if we could get to that to say this, it's gonna blow your mind. If you've experienced something like that, 9 times out of 10, how I see it, you have nothing to mourn. Because if I'm sitting here thinking that I'm in this great relationship, and then I see other people getting better treatment than me, that means that the relationship that I was in was not so great. You have nothing to mourn. There's nothing to mourn. There was nothing. The effort that you thought was impossible for them to give you was easy to give to the next person. So if they didn't deem you worthy of that effort, and gave you what they gave you, I don't think that's something you should be missing, friend. I don't think that's something you should necessarily be grieving, because I don't think they're grieving it the same. And it may hurt, like, for sure, but like, it should disgust you when people don't reciprocate the energy that you give them intentionally at that, you know? So, because people know, they know their actions. Like, it's like you can make excuses for anyone till your face is blue, but people are very aware of their actions and how it affects other people, and they just don't care sometimes, and that's okay. So to that I say, don't wear rose-colored glasses whenever you're grieving a relationship. Ask yourself, what did they do for me that was so special? Because I just watched a TikTok of someone who shut down streets and brought a bunch of drones in Austin, Texas for a proposal, and the whole city could see it. So it's very much, if a man wants to, he would, and he just did not. Girl, so you gotta wake up and realize that there's better for you, and there'll be someone that will give you so much that in the beginning you may feel like you don't even deserve it, but they'll give you more than what you ever thought you deserved, and you will deserve it. It's just about being patient, working on yourself, and getting to that point. And I think that's for all of us, me included. So I would just say to get over it, think about exactly what it is they did for you, think about why it ended, who could have did what differently, and I don't know, asking those questions, maybe it is good, but most of mine are not. So, I mean, from my personal experience, it tends to give me the ick, and then I'd be like falling over like the most men ever. So it's like it's a curse. It's so bad, girl. But yeah, I would definitely say to just reflect on like how the relationship was instead of the person. That's it. Honestly, I want to make this video like really quick because my camera is dying, but I do want to say that I love you guys so much for just being here with me, listening to me, watching me, and it means the world that you guys feel like what I say holds weight. Because of course, like everything I say, I speak from personal experience. I'm not a cop, I just speak from personal experience. And I think that like whenever, you know, you speak from the heart like that, I do think that I touch a lot of people that way. And I think that's such a gift that I have. Like I just literally could talk to strangers and they would just be so like, they would just resonate with things I'm saying, and it makes me feel like, wow, like we're all human. We're all experiencing human experiences for the first time. So I love y'all so much, and thank y'all for being here. And please like and subscribe. I'm just saying to do it, please. Like if you can, it will mean the world to me. It helps me reach other people and just spread my love, light, and craziness. That's really it. That's all I want to do. But yeah, I love y'all so much. I'm finna go get some food because I am starving. And yeah, good night.